Welcome back to this channel. We are look at that. He's stressful, depressed, frustrated. Anything else? Yeah, for the past 24 hours. So what happened in Australia, we just the Prime Minister just announced last night shops and any non-essential shopping shops or restaurants, cafe, they closed down today at 12. Now is 23rd of March, 3 p.m.
3 p.m. on the 23rd of March. So I've created this channel obviously to create passive income, understanding money.
I'm sure a lot of people are struggling about the money. We just watch news about Centrelink. Is the welfare, the government helping people, the welfare. In Australia, such a long line, no one knows what's the future look like. The stock market
being plummeted, property.
A good time to invest.
In the condition you have the cash.
Yes.
So in the past, I'm sure you guys have been watching a lot of news outlet. It doesn't matter where you are in the world. I'm sure you've heard this COVID-19 coronavirus. And we try to not to talk about that in this channel as much as I can. However, it is now affecting our livelihood. Okay, lots of people getting laid off. A lot of contracts being stopped. Some of my work is actually dramatically reduction on, and I'm sure you guys are not the only one. And for investors out there, this is from our point of view as well, because we've got a few properties. Typically when I have to call a bank, usually only take me about 10-20 minutes, call it half an hour. Today alone, it has been taking me
1 hour?
4 hours.
Oh yeah, because you got
all
your
day.
call, got cut off, and you call cut off. Yep.
So in Australia right now, there is a relief fund for if you have investment property
or home ownership.
So I'm only talking about based on our experience. We have investment properties. So in our investment property, at the current stage, just out of a figure, I think it's like $600,000.
Yes, $650K in loan.
In loan alone, not on the equity position of it. Due to COVID-19, as of the news as of yesterday or on the weekend anyway, there's a relief of you can defer payment or extension on your payment, on your repayment.
So the interest will be capitalized.
So the difference between the two on this particular information, there's the defer payment. It means if you're having a 30-year mortgage, if you start today with a 30-year mortgage, we're deferring for 6 months. So what it means in about 6 months time, our loan it has to be paid in 29 years and 6 months. So that means our loan period is getting shortened. Due to that, the repayment is slightly going up.
But the interest still adding on to your principal payment.
Correct.
Your principal of the loan.
So we stop making the repayment now, but the interest will be
still going on.
Correct. The second version, it was an extension. An extension, it would mean
the long term.
The loan term, if you have a 30-year mortgage, that means in 6 months' time, you still have a 30-year mortgage.
It just stopped.
It just stopped,
at that time.
But your loan is still...
the interest still adding on because the bank, eventually everyone need to make money.
So those are the two options. Based on the two options, we chose the number one, which is the defer option. Reason
behind is because we will pay less interest
in the long term.
Yes.
So yes, at the moment it's only going to cost us about $10 a week repayment. I think it is $10 a week additional repayment. But if you calculate that over 30 years, it would all add up.
20,000
about due to that. Now I'm sure if you're investors out there, you're probably contacting all your lenders at the moment. I'm sure have.
Lucky we only have one.
What do you mean?
One
Oh yeah,
lender.
one lender.
Yeah, we used to have two.
We used to have two
Yeah.
or three lenders,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
we changed it all in just one lenders. On top of that, at the moment our rate is at 3.59. We actually fixed that rate for 12 months.
2 years.
For 2 years. They're giving us a lower interest rate in the condition we have to break that fixed interest rate from 3.59 into 2.88. So a lower interest rate. But we calculate there's a cost involved for us to actually to change that.
Yes.
Yeah, the cost of changing it, it's actually a lot cheaper.
Less,
It's
yeah.
cheaper for us doing it in the long compared to if we were just let it fix for 2 years. Until the remainder of the time.
Yeah.
So I thought COVID-19 would not go dramatically in Australia.
We didn't think
We
life just
we
stopped.
thought it would be Australia would be immune to it, but obviously not. All because a lot of people did not take the consideration the message that the government is actually mentioning in the past few days. So with that in mind, I'm sure there's a lot of people out there. We actually going some of our properties actually just normal rental.
Yep.
We're actually gonna pass that down to the rental, to the renter.
Yeah.
Some of our property is actually sold a different way via a different method. We're going to pass that down to our buyers as well. So yeah, so it has been a stressful weekend. Lots of jobs out there is actually closing down. Non-essential gathering has been shut down. But we're looking at the positive side of it.
Yeah.
What would it be the positive side on this?
Oh, nice and quiet in the city. Please go.
No aeroplanes has been taken off or landing in Sydney since Friday. There's
No, there are still
a few, one or two, but not as much.
Busy as before.
Not as busy.
Nice and quiet. That's
The
it.
pub downstairs has been closed up. There's not a lot of
No,
food.
they were still partying a few nights ago.
Oh yeah, a few nights ago, but as of now, no, it's closed down. I had never heard CBD Sydney this quiet, including our neighbourhood. So, as an investor, I guess if you are thinking of investing, this will be the right time to buy. If I'm a buyer, in the condition that you are able to pay the loan. As a seller, this will be the worst time to sell because you're probably going to discount because there's not a lot of people willing to go and inspect the property because they're scared. What else is there? What are your thoughts? I had never thought that I'm gonna be up to here. You must have a lot of reserve.
Oh yeah, we were talking about
must.
this morning how many people they actually don't have the saving.
Emergency. This is what we talk about, emergency fund. We
talk about that. For us, if we stop everything, we just pay the bank as it is. We still can survive 1 year.
Correct.
That's our emergency fund. We can pay the bank. We can pay mortgage as usual. We can just cut off. We don't need tenant to pay. Let's say touch wood. We just cover everything. We can. But it's just such a high risk, and don't know how long does it take and how long is the economy going to be covered. That's why we just be more conservative. Okay, take all other option and whatever we can take first. And then if we can, we were just talking about the plan for the mortgage.
Okay.
If we have more money,
Yeah.
well, once the 6 months period is done,
Yeah.
then we'll pay some of money back to pay off the capital, the principal. Then our loan amount will be lower. And with a lower interest rate, actually, in the future, we'll save money. That's our plan. But now we need the cash flow.
Cash flow is the key.
Yes.
This is the reason why you should not use a credit card. If you can
Yeah.
have actually a physical cash
Correct.
ready.
And I wonder how many people they're using all the credit card buying the essential.
I can only
food.
imagine for people that are business owners, especially on retail or hospitality industry, where now you have to shut down and you can only do takeaways now. I can only imagine the amount of stress that is going through you. I mean, it's giving me a lot of stress in the past 2 days. Because I cannot contact the bank on the weekend, and I can only start that today at 9 o'clock. Hit the call, I didn't get anyone through until about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So government bodies, the Centrelink in here, I guess your welfare payment, let's say, their website shut down.
I haven't even checked.
The website is shut down. You can't even go to MyGov, a website. Because there's a lot of people going into that website.
It's just first is a toilet.
It is amazing how this pandemic actually, going through in stages. Start with panic buying essentials.
And no more money.
Now it becomes to no more money.
No income.
So,
well, no income still okay, but it's the no cash flow. No saving is the worst. So please save your money.
This is for the people, I guess, that possibly watching it in the future. Be sure that you have reserve cash at least 12 months. This might happen.
3 to 6 months is ideal.
Minimum 3 to 6
12 months is being extreme. And how often do we have this virus?
Apparently, this virus is happening
No,
once in
last
100
time.
years.
No, last time was SARS.
Anyway.
It was 2003.
Anyway, so always be prepared. Try not to go into week in, week out type of lifestyle.
Yeah, it will be so stressful.
So,
Anyway, keep safe.
Keep safe.
Hopefully
We'll
everyone's
keep
good.
you guys up to date on how we go about doing things.
Yeah.
So far we're washing a lot of hands. A lot more than frequent. Stay safe, stay tuned. We'll keep you up to date.
Okay.
Cool.
See ya. Bye.
Bye.